Hi, I'd like to feature this authentic pair of Chanel sneakers in canvas or denim that looks very distressed that I bought from the flea market 2 weeks ago. I included this in my flea market haul, but I have not discussed this on its own. So here it is. I found this on the second day of the flea market. I went 2 days, Saturday and Sunday. And what drew me to this, it was on top of their display table. And I saw this silver thing that says Chanel. So I was drawn to it immediately. When I spot something even in the corner of my eye, I would really have to go and dig. Or those are I have this certain eye for signature items or designer brands. So wherever I go, I know exactly what I'm looking for, or I know if it's a potential designer or not. Okay, so here it is. It says Chanel here. Although I could not find the exact model for this, but I did find a pair of boots that look exactly like this. A pair of boots in denim, and they have the same staining in some areas. Okay, so we'll get to that later. Okay, so I was like, Chanel, is that for real? I wouldn't be surprised because the day before I bought a dirty Chanel bag under the tables in the dustbin. No, in the bin. So I was like, okay, let me see, try this out. And it fit me perfectly. And the vendor was like, wow, you're the first person that, these shoes, because these are tiny. I think I'm a size 6, but I have actually found out that with Chanel, they run a bit smaller than the actual size. And I think this is a size 37 because I have a CC toe capped heel upstairs and it's a size 36.5. So everywhere else I would be 36, but with Chanel, they are running narrow or smaller. So 36.5 or 37 would fit me. Okay, so here it is. It has that distressed look. This is staining actually, but I wasn't surprised when I saw the same pair of boots being sold online, and it had the same stainings, like yellowish. So I really don't know how to remove this. Maybe I'll put a shout, and but anyway, that adds character to it. When I saw it, I thought the color was really like this. I didn't care about the staining or something. Okay, so here it is. It's like a Converse low cut top, and this one is the distressed CC logo. If you can see that distressed CC logo, it's not very obvious though. Nobody would know this just by looking at it. And okay, so here it is. These are the telltale signs that it is authentic. Okay, so it has this CC thing here. It has the CC there, the Chanel here, and every hole here has a Chanel. And of course, some Chanel shoes don't have serial numbers, the early models. So let me just untie this. This has been erased. I mean, the serial numbers are not very visible or readable on this side. But look at that, the perforation on that side for the CC, and the Chanel has been this has been really used, so you can no longer see the Chanel there. But okay, so you just look at the bottom. It says CC Chanel, and it is made in Italy. Okay, I think this one will get a better view of the serial number. Okay, so here it is. It says 09, if you could see that. And on the right side, it says 37. So I think this is a size 7. So I'm a size 7 when it comes to Chanel, and this one is more readable. It has that CC there, and here it has been entirely erased. So nobody would suspect this is a Chanel unless, you know, they really, really have to look into it closely. Okay. And when I was fitting it, it has the same feeling as my Prada sneakers. Okay, let me just remove this because it's, okay, these are my favorite sneakers. They're Prada metallic blue. And I plan to get this in red. And yeah, so it has the same insole. It's like the feeling. Look at this. The feeling on the this is the tongue. They call it the tongue, right? This one is the same as this. So see, I'm a 36 when it comes to, you know, 36 in Prada or size 6. And yeah, so I'm like, okay. And it so happened that on that day when we went to the flea market, I have mentioned this earlier on, that I was wearing a pair of open sandals because we just came from church. And then when we came out, it suddenly started to rain. And so I put them on, and they're very, very comfortable. Very, very comfortable. So my only concern is I think I may have to bring this to do dry cleaning. Maybe they could do something about this without ruining it. I did wash this already, soap and water. I think that was a big mistake. That's why there's creasing here. I think you can iron this out, but I don't want to do anything stupid about this because I've heard it's on YouTube. Their bags, when they're creased, they do that. They do a flat iron or something, or steam it. And I don't want to do, you know, these are okay as, you know, as it is. So, yeah. So these were $2 when I asked the vendor how much for these, and she said $2, $2 for Chanel, for an authentic Chanel sneakers. So that has entirely changed. That visit to the flea market has entirely changed my expectations, because when I go there, I go for, you know, mediocrity. You know, I just go, okay, maybe I'll just find a Coach bag or a thingy, and not a Chanel. But that time I found a Marni, 2 Chanel bags, and this, and a Carolina Herrera photo book and things like that. So I was like, maybe there are some good stuff there after all. Okay, because they always tell you that the vendors of flea markets know what they know what they're doing. So they do the research and then, you know, price it. So apparently, you know, they didn't do, you know, a good research on this one, although it says Chanel. But anyway, they gave it to me because I think I'm the smallest size. I always have the smallest size. So when I go to Goodwill, I could never get a pair of shoe there, except for one time when I found a lot of signature items. A single donor had donated her signature pair of shoes over there, and they were like a size 6 or 5.5, and I got them all because, you know, I barely get any pair of shoes. In fact, that was my very first time to get a signature or a designer pair of shoes at the thrift store. Normally I don't get it. I just go there for my jewelry and vintage jewelry and vintage bags. But anyway, I'm glad that yeah, I found this, and they are very comfy, and yeah, so there, it's a keeper. Okay, bye.